Wolverine.
Assassins!
Iron Man. Thor. Spider-Woman. Hawkeye.
Avengers!
Team assemble!
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold
Iron
Hogan
Man.
on line 2
Colonel Fury.
Yes, we're a SHIELD task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage. SHIELD is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone. With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Exactly. Though I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and SHIELD recently had a falling out. Yes, Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic. SHIELD tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions. Anytime.
All right. Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Belova. Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent. It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall. Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments. You are quite welcome.
Got it.
A small thermonuclear device is missing, and this was last seen in the weapons lab.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me? The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world. Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, SHIELD is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains. Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
The nanotechnology team will be
Victor von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler. The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative. There is nothing on her shield record to indicate otherwise. Why do you ask? I am glad to be of assistance.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy
Hi,
birthday,
my name's
Mr.
Hank
Grimm.
Pym. Dr. Hank Pym. I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
Mr. Stark,
I was working on a
there's
new
hero
version of
Pokemon
my
line
cybernetic
for you.
helmet. But then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how.
Stark,
Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day. Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility. I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug. Come back anytime. We're always open.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Hello. I'm very glad you could join the team.
Sandy and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby.
My
Mr. Stark.
apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite welcome.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce
Yes.
that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD
Stark,
database.
There's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the optronics lab.
All right.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Okay.
A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Got it.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark
Johnny
Tower.
Storm would like you to
We'll be
announce
taking
that
the
today
Quinjet
is
when
Ben
you're ready to
Grimm's
leave on the
65th
mission.
birthday.
Sure.
Happy birthday,
What do you need?
Mr. Grimm.
Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that.
Mr.
Give me a little
Stark,
bit.
there's a
I think I
Harold
know
Hogan
just
on
the
line
person to
2
ask.
for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and
There's a
Miss
hacker I
Heather
know.
here in the
He's
main
kind of an
lobby to
oddball,
see
but
you.
I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this?
The nanotechnology
So,
team
you think
will be
Natasha's
in
up to
the
something,
optronics
eh?
lab.
Maybe working for the other team. Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four, so I guess he figured I had the skills. I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions.
And Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab.
It's a high-tech jet developed by Stark's company. It's usually used by the Avengers. It's undetectable to radar, to take off and land itself. Heck, it'll even dial the phone for you. Plus, it's got the latest in jet engine technology. This thing will get you around the world in no time.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby.
Anytime at all,
Stark.
friend.